Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to BSV TV. I'm your host Satoshi, and on this show we'll be defending the one and only, truly genuine Bitcoin. The Bitcoin that Satoshi Nakamoto designed in his white paper as a peer-to-peer electronic cash system for the world. Let's get the disclaimers out of the way. So all the statements that you hear on this show are opinion and must only ever be taken as opinion. They are never to be taken as any form of advice, family, financial, sexual or otherwise. And on that note, let's sit back, relax, have some fun and enjoy the show. Get paid for your content in Bitcoin and set your own fee on Streamanity.
Yeah, I'm not surprised. I wasn't asked why I'm convinced. Craig is Satoshi. I posted on Reddit. He signed in my presence using the private key from block number one, the very first mined Bitcoin block, on a computer that I'm convinced had not been tampered with, on software I'm convinced that had not been tampered with, a message of my choosing.
At Enchain, we've just funded a number of universities doing, so far, a test up to 1 gigabyte because it validates what we've already done independently. We've tested up to 380 gigabyte blocks. We've tested 1 million transactions a second and transaction sizes up to 20 megabytes. Super complex scripts, basically ones that can run operating systems. That's basically all of global commerce times about 50. On top of that, we can have complex scripts. On top of that, we can scale each of those transactions 1,000 times, which effectively means about 1 billion transactions per second, which means we can then have all derivatives, all complex trades. That means high frequency trading. It means everything that happens globally.
Is the market that effectively BSV is going for, is that global e-commerce, which is currently valued at $29 trillion?
No, that's too small.
Buy and sell Bitcoin instantly at bsvgravity.com. And you can now book and pay for your winter holiday at skibsv.com. Good afternoon, everybody. Just checking the numbers here. It looks like everything is running. Yeah, I think so. We are off. So without further ado, let's get on with these figures. The only one that we don't really want on here is Binance, because we know that they actually oppose Bitcoin. So they can do one. Let's just have a quick look at the markets today. Oh, a bit of green there for Bitcoin. Here we go. This is it. Rock and roll. I did also write this in a Medium article, so I'll tell you what, we'll go there just because it looks so. Oh, looks, somebody's gifted me a penny donation. Here we go. The Bitcoin protocol has been said to be set in stone from day one, but what does that actually mean and how? The Bitcoin protocol is like numbers. Numbers have been described as the only universal language. The concept has been there. The creative part was how they were expressed. Whether numbers are Roman numeral, Latin numeric, Hindu Arabic, or Hindu Arabic, the concept remains the same. So in other words, numbers are just simply numbers. So this is what Satoshi meant when he said the Bitcoin protocol is set in stone. The concept has always been there. It's just that he was able to express it in the Bitcoin white paper and apply it to digital technology. This is why alterations to the protocol cannot be made, because alterations simply do not work. Decentralization and value of the Bitcoin network have been listed and explained below in the most basic form. This was the post that I posted after I'd been speaking to this bee crusher. I was like, I've just been trying to help out a bee crusher. It felt like trying to teach a penguin how to fly. Note to self, don't ever bother again. I obviously don't have that many. It would be nice to have that many, but I don't. So it just goes, and then Tim Draper as well, another billionaire, literally hasn't got a Scooby-Doo about how to explain Bitcoin and what it is. So, money doesn't, define who you are. You can have all the money in the world and you can still be a douchebag, like this guy.
Now is not the time to worry about the national debt. I mean...
Absolutely shocking. Absolutely shocking. Now is not the time to be worrying about the national debt. When is a good time to be worrying about the national debt? I'll tell you, never. Get those dongs in the chat box. Handles and paymails out. Get your thumbs out. Let's do this, people. Then peeps, thank you for tuning in. As ever, be aware, take care, stay safe out there. Joy given. See everybody tomorrow. Take it easy. BuyBSV.live, the best place to buy Bitcoin SV online. Get paid for your content in Bitcoin and watch the full episode on Streamanity, free for 15 hours. Go to www.satoshi.tv. See the link in the description below.